Fantastic.
Went to visit my daughter today.
That's good. Good, good, good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how was yours?
Oh, mine was very busy. Today was one of them days where I was very, very busy. But
Oh, okay.
that was okay. Something I needed. So,
Oh, okay.
hello. Last four digits are 9784. Last four digits 9784. How are you? Who am I speaking with? Last four digits of your phone number is 9784. Who am I speaking with?
I know you, Marsh. Hey.
Who am I speaking with?
It's, hey, it's Belinda Sugar. How you doing?
Oh, you got a new number because it didn't show up.
Oh, it's the same number. It's the same number. Yeah. You must have cleared your cache or something.
I don't know because it usually shows you.
Yeah, it used to. It used to.
Because, your girl, she'll be on her later, uh, Billionaire Happy. She's been a
Oh,
regular.
yeah.
Yeah, she'll be on later on in a little bit.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Um, I'm at work, so I gotta put you on mute for a little bit, but I'll be trying to listen.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
All right, dear.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, keep on.
All righty.
Bye bye. Gotta on mute.
All righty. Okay. Okay. Now I got to figure out. Okay, I'm trying to work the stuff out on my computer. It's not acting right. Okay, let me just.
You need a new computer.
No, I got so much stuff. I got to do so much stuff in preparation. And once I go on the air, that it takes me a moment, to catch up with everything.
Oh, okay.
What I need to do though, no, is put a list in front of me, so make sure that I do everything.
Uh, hello.
Yes, hello.
This is Barbara Roberts.
Hello, Barbara Roberts.
Oh, you. Hi. How are you? Sign on, huh? I'm working my way to it. Oh, Lord. How y'all doing? I'm doing fine. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Mr. Murphy, how you doing?
Oh, I am doing fantastic, dear. I had a busy
good to
day.
hear that.
I know I'm right now. I know I'm very tired. I've been rolling. I've been on this computer since 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh my gosh, that's a little bit too much time on one computer.
Well, but I've been, it's every time I do something, it pushes me into something else.
Oh, okay, I know the feeling.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me do this. Oh, look at me. See that? I'm trying to do something, and I done did it all backwards.
You and your one finger typing.
Hey, don't you laugh at my one finger.
You and your one finger typing.
Don't you laugh at my one finger. Oh, and I used to be able to type. I used to type my butt off. The Lord go ever so many years ago.
What?
Yeah, I used to be able to type like crazy, but it's been too many years.
Now you down to two fingers.
Yeah, one on the right hand, one on the left hand.
Right.
We get it done, just not as fast. Yeah, we get it done, just not as fast, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this. I almost got it. I'm almost there. Okay. Oh, see, I'm rolling now. I got it in there.
Mm.
Now let me see what all's happening on my screens. That's good. Okay, and that's good. Yeah, we're kicking off, y'all, in about a minute or so. Oh, yeah, as soon as this show's over, I know where I'm going and what I'm gonna do.
So relax.
Yes, I am. And tomorrow, well, I got a lot to do tomorrow too, but I'm not gonna work tomorrow like I did today. I
Oh, okay.
I was intending on waxing my car today. Didn't even go outside. Well, I did walk out front a couple times just to breathe air for about 2 or 3 minutes. That was about it.
Oh, okay.
Because today was a nice day. It was kind of breezy, but it was a nice day.
It was nice.
Sound like everybody on the phone would be you and Shirley.
Well, y'all know how to say hello. Shirley talks to me. Y'all sit up there and don't say nothing to me.
I know, seems like anybody on there but y'all two. Y'all got a conversation going on.
Well,
I'm enjoying that.
Oh, well, you can always put your 2 cents in.
Don't have me interrupting you.
You know, I heard that information about on the news about the kids may go to school during the summer or something.
Well,
Yeah.
Or Saturday.
I seen that. Then they was talking about the A and B.
I'll tell you what.
Also.
If I had children, my kids wouldn't be
What is
going.
the A&B? I don't know about the A&B. What is that?
That's what those junior high school usually do. I don't know what they really do.
All right, y'all. Let me get ready. I'm gonna mute y'all out. No, let me see. Yeah. No, I'm gonna leave the lines open. Now, here's what I want y'all to do. Here's what I want everyone to do. Everybody, mute your phone. Everybody, mute your phone. And when I open up the lines, all you gotta do is hit mute and talk. Let me go ahead and get the show rolling. Hold on 1 second. Let me do what I gotta do.
This conference is being recorded.
Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the show, The Road to Success. I'm Professor William Murray, your host and president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets and businesses are made. I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in and giving me the opportunity to share with you the blessing my God has given to me in some most glorious of days. As always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. The show this evening is titled Profit, Non-Profit, because we have so many questions always centered in anything about the profit and the non-profit side. So, you know, in your business, if you have a business, you're going to be either one or the other. And I have my beautiful, beautiful guest, Miss Belinda Fadlelmona on the line, and we're going to talk about profit and nonprofit. We're also going to give you an opportunity to talk and ask questions. But, you know, when it comes to business, y'all, this is why I do this. When it comes to business, I want to make sure that you're correct. I don't want you to waste money and time on a mistake that we can teach you and educate you on to keep you from making that mistake that will advance you and won't cost you no money. At least mistake money, let's put it that way. It may cost you money, but not mistake money. Because when you make a mistake, it's going to cost you time and possibly money. I was talking with Ms. Fadlelmona today, and we were talking, and I was telling her, and we were talking, I said, you know, people don't realize it's harder to have a nonprofit than a profit. It requires more to have a nonprofit than it does a profit. Now, I'm blessed enough where I've got both, but I've been in business so long that I had profit, and then in order to bid for certain contracts, I had to get a nonprofit. Most of your companies, major companies, have both profit and a nonprofit. People don't really understand nonprofit because they're listening to those who don't even know. To know the difference in them and what one offers you that the other one doesn't. There are things that you must have in your profit side. There are things you must have and do on your nonprofit side. You got to know which one best fits your category and your situation. Because all businesses aren't meant to be profit, and all businesses benefit better from being nonprofit. You just got to figure out which best fits you and which category you can feel the obligations and requirements in. See, that's where your research comes in. That's where Ms. Fadlelmona comes in. To help you and guide you on your profit, and of course William Murray can help you. I mean, I help you on your profit, she can help you on your nonprofit, or we can help you on both. But I want to make sure, because I told you she's my Thursday guest now, because she is helping us in the situation, because I've told you and I've told you and I've told you, it is not going back to what it was. No way. And when I tell you, and I've been telling you long before this COVID-19 hit, about the new normal, I didn't know it was going to be no virus that was going to give it to you, but I knew that there was going to be a new normal. I knew. How I knew? From my research, from my studies, from how businesses were changing their way of doing business. I was in several hundred businesses a week doing research for my book, which I have now had to put on hold because of the situation. And I found a way for most businesses to talk to me without them realizing I was doing research for my book. So it is totally, you see what they're saying out there about how a third, 33 and a third, 35% of most businesses will not open up again. People have lost their businesses. And it takes so much time, equity, customers, and everything to build your business back up to where it was. And look how many people have been in business for years, and they lost it in a matter of less than 90 days. And a lot of them will not be able to recoup because there is going to be a new normal. And you're going to hear that, you're going to hear that, and you're going to hear that a lot about that new normal. You can't, ain't nothing you can do about it. You either accept it or you don't. You either accept it or you don't. I've got another brilliant person who is on the on the social media who knows a lot about business. Adanya Zimmerman. She knows a lot about business because she's one of the ones sometimes that I bring on as a guest to talk about businesses, what you need to do and how to prepare. But this evening, y'all, we're going to talk about profit and non-profit with the great Belinda Fadlelmona. How you doing, dear? How you doing, dear?
I'm doing great. How are you? How's everybody?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Okay, good. So, I'm gonna get right into it because there's some exciting stuff that I want to share before I get into the nonprofit information.
Okay.
For those who have a profit business, if you have a website that's not making you money 24 hours, I just put on his website. Digitize your business at no cost. Temple University is offering to assist businesses to help digitize your business, primarily your website and whatever else you need to make sure that you will be ready when everything is back to the new normal, okay? I can't stress enough that you reach out to these opportunities and see if it can help you. To get someone to go in there and revamp your website so it can make money for you 24 hours, I say there's nothing wrong with somebody just looking at it and giving you some feedback on how to improve your website, because that's where you can make money. Also, are you in a position where you feel like you're overwhelmed with all this COVID-19? People keep throwing information at you. You're constantly trying to catch up to the point where you just kind of like, okay, all right, I'm kind of tired of hearing about everything. Do you feel like you could really use a mentor that has been successful, a successful business that's willing to come in and work with you? Well, I've also put on his website a large businesses that are willing to work with smaller business to give them a foothold on getting this business up and running in a better way. For instance, if you have employees and you need payroll done, there's some companies on that website that'll give you 3 months of free payroll services. Or maybe you've been doing your own payroll. Maybe it's time now to consider letting another company do your payroll if that's what you want to do. If you want to grow, it's going to get to the point where you won't be able to do everything yourself. And so you might want to look into doing that. The other thing that I have, women-owned businesses, there is a opportunity if you in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. There is a free business consulting starting on May the 11th. Women-Owned Business Center is offering free business consulting. All of this is on Williams' website. If you're interested, just go on there and check it out. And again, let the see what they can do to help you. You probably got a million questions. These are the people that are there to help you. This is your taxpayer dollars that's coming back to help you. So if I were you, I would check it out and see what else is going on.
Belinda, you said something earlier that I really love in the morning when you say where your website. Cause I talked to a gentleman today, and he's already started work. I hired him today, who's gonna change up and kind of make some change and rebuild part of my website. But one thing
Your website is supposed to make your money. Website supposed to make you money.
right, that's what I'm going to say. The,
Um,
one of the most enjoyable things in the morning. One of the most enjoyable things in the morning is when I wake up and go into my emails. And there are those 4 magic words in my email. 4 magic words. Notification of payment received. That is beautiful. Notification of payment received. That means someone is spending money of my product while I'm sleeping. I wake up because I've got notification of payment received. That means, that somebody's buying my product while I'm sleeping, so my website is making money for me. See, we all want to get there. Now, whoever's on the line, you cannot be on speaker. And please, we ask everybody, you mute your phone. You, everyone on here, mute your phone. So we won't hear your background, won't get squeaked. And do not be on speakerphone. There you go. So they got, yeah. Because we're getting feedback from you.
The other thing that I put on it is find a mentor.
Yes.
You know what you know, but you don't know what you don't know. And so that's what mentors are there for. So SBA SCORE provides an opportunity every Tuesday and Thursday for you to get on live and ask advice from a small business mentor. Any questions that you may have about anything, primarily about how to get their money. And so this is the most important time for you to, if you're starting a business or you've been in business and you need more capital, this is the time to find out how you can get a list. I've sent it to you, but in case, you misplaced it or you didn't put it down, you've got to get to know an SBA lender. You've got to create that relationship with an SBA lender. That is how you're going to continue to grow and get funding from SBA. If the big boys can get the money from SBA, why can't you?
There you go.
The money is there for you. Why do you think they apply? Because the money is there. You've got to create a relationship with an SBA lender. And if you don't know how to do it, if you misplaced information I sent you, if you want to text me at 240-460-5312 for me to get you the information, or you can look at the information on Williams, where every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 5 you can listen to the live webinar and ask your questions and get it from the horse's mouth, straight from SBA, about their funding programs. Believe me, they wouldn't have these programs if it didn't work. And you know who are using the programs, and it's been working for them for a long time. Start using the programs. That's where the money's coming from. For those, there's information on here for those who may have a restaurant, who's in the food business in Maryland. There is money available for you as well. You need to check it out so you can apply for that money. So there's a lot of information that I put out there on Williams' Facebook page, and check it out. And if you have any questions, get back with me at 240-460-5312, and I'd be glad to provide you whatever information. There's really no updates on the PPP or the EIDL. The only thing about the EIDL is it's only accepting applications for those who are in the agricultural community. And they're still at this time accepting the PPP applications, but you know the money's going to run out really soon. So it's nothing new on that. So that's why we haven't really talked much about that, because it's just where it is at this point. They keep saying that additional money is going to come out again, but we don't know what is that going to be targeted for, what group. But if you have filled out a PPP, or you're in the midst of filling it out, continue to do so. That's when you get a school mentor so they can help you with the calculations. If you're having trouble with that, that's what they're there for, to help and make sure that you get that application in correctly. So that's all on that. I'll open it up. Are there any questions from anybody on nonprofit? Otherwise, I'll just generally speak on it, but are there any questions on that topic?
And well, I got a couple people I had to mute out because you had noise in your background. So if you try to talk and we can't hear you, you can push *6. Cause some of y'all I had to mute out because you got background noise. That's why I was asking y'all to mute yourself. That way we ain't got to worry about that. So I got a couple people I had to mute because of your background noise. And here's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to take and share this right now. Those of you online, share this out. Because all you're doing is giving a blessing to someone who may need this vital information. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to us.
Yes, this is Sharika Cross. I do have a question for nonprofit. I was wondering, how much can you contribute of your own finances to your nonprofit and actually have it written off as a tax deductible?
There is a question. I never do not.
Did you hear?
So if you put it into your own account, that's what you think. So you're going to put $100,000 in your nonprofit account, and you want to know, can you use that as a write-off as your nonprofit? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we can use that number, $100,000. Let's say you want to build a nonprofit and you've been using your own income. How much of your own income is tax?
Right. It's like if you had a 401k and you was taking that out and you was going to start a nonprofit with that, yes, you could do that.
Oh.
There's not an amount. You can use whatever you want to start your own nonprofit.
And that amount, would it be tax deductible, like for your income tax return, or
Yes.
would that cause you a problem?
You would work with your accountant. I won't say that because I'm not the accountant. I just know that you can use that amount to start your nonprofit. Say, for instance, you was going to use it to a down payment for the building, or you was going to use it to purchase equipment, or you was going to pay utilities. All of those are legitimate write-offs that would be acceptable on your income tax return for your nonprofit.
Now, here's what I would do.
Allowable expenses.
I wouldn't put all of that money into my nonprofit until I've got all of my paperwork, and then as I need it, I can put it in, and that is tax deductible. If you're using your money before you have made it a nonprofit, you can't claim it like that.
No, she can put it 1 year before you are legitimately designated as a nonprofit by the IRS. You can put that into an account.
Yeah.
1 year before you're designated as a nonprofit by the IRS, you can do fundraisers. You can put that money into the account, but you can't use it, but you can have it there. So she can take money and put it into an account. And then once she's fully designated as a 501c3, then that money can be used for allowable expenses.
Right.
Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to us.
Yeah, he's just saying don't use it before you're fully designated as a 501c3.
Because you aren't one until you've done everything and the requirement that requires for that. But there is a way that you can have that money and pull it and use it and claim it in your nonprofit. And it is a tax write-off. Because you're using it with a nonprofit.
Yes, her accountant would be able to designate that on her tax return.
Right.
That's what she wants.
Right.
That's where she's getting money from.
Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to us. Y'all been asking all these questions about profit and nonprofit and the difference and this and that. Tonight is the night for you to ask those questions. Closed mouth and a closed mind never gets fed. Somebody talk to us.
Hi, I had a question concerning how to monetize my website. I know you guys provided some links or resources, but can you guys speak on anything particular? Like, are you affiliated with Amazon, or what do you mean by your website's automatically making you money? Are you actually selling items through it solely, or is there other things? Are you allowing people to put ads on your page? Are you making money that way? If you can speak on that a little bit more, I appreciate it.
Oh, sure. What I mean by your website making money, that's directly or indirectly.
Right.
Let's talk about directly about like product. If you're selling something, you want someone to be able to go on there, select a product, put in their credit card, and then purchase, and then have it delivered just like Amazon. So if you're selling clothes or pens or paper, that type of thing. Indirectly, say that you are a consultant, correct? So when someone's on your website, you should be able to capture their information. They should be able to reach out to you and say that they're interested in your consulting services, or if you are a speaker, motivational speaker. When I mean that your website's supposed to be making your money, that means that indirectly someone is always reaching out to you to provide a service which will ultimately bring money into your pocket. That's indirect. Immediately. So that's what I'm saying. So 24 hours, somebody should be able to always find your service or your product and bring about an opportunity for you to make money from your website. What I've noticed is that people forget that websites are not a book. They put too much information on their web page. It must be interactive, less writing and more pictures. People are very short term when they are reading. I was on I had to do a test the other day about how to create a website, and they said people only read 20% of your web page.
Yeah.
Or they go on to the next thing. So if they don't see what they want immediately, they move on to someone else's web page. So you don't want to lose your audience. You don't want to lose a prospective buyer, whether it's your service or your product. So it must be interactive. That's why less verbiage and more pictures. That's why it should be digitized. It doesn't have to be a lot of ads, but it needs to be able to tell a story of what you're doing. So that's why I'm saying that whoever you work with, whether you use one of these opportunities, if you reach out to Temple University where they can sit down with you, that's again a free service that they can work with you, or you choose somebody else. If you choose somebody else, make sure that they show you what they've done in the past, let them show you whose website that they've created. The interesting thing about website, anyone can create a website. It's maintaining the website after you've created it to make sure it's virus free. So the cost is maintaining the website, not in creating it. You need someone who's going to be able to update it on a regular basis. If you don't have that skill set, then the person that you want to create it should also have the skill set to also maintain it and update it for you.
Now,
so you have to look beyond just someone creating it. Okay.
Here's the thing about your website also, Belinda, and I'm gonna follow up what you said. I've got someone right now, like I told you, I hired them today, and they're revamping my website. Now, I do a lot of research, as y'all know. I'm an information junkie and I'm a geek. I've been on the computer today since 5 o'clock this morning. I look at the successful people out there and I look at their website. See how they did what they did. I definitely believe, y'all know, I believe in BDI. BDI. Done in out there where you can build a website within 20 minutes to half an hour. Because they're free. Be very careful. Because they've got rules and regulations. It happened to me years ago. I was using a free website. We had a slight disagreement, and they totally wiped out my website just like that, and I could not recover. So be very, very careful with those free websites. If you don't have the money now and you want a website, you can use one of the free, but do not make it a permanent thing. For one thing, they have advertisements on your website about their company. And it's not always going to look good to a professional who wants to spend money with you. They're going to look and see that you're not spending money for your product and your website, and they'll keep on going. So be very careful when it comes to your website. Like I told you, hello. Mute your phone. But one thing, you have to update your website. Things change, and they change very rapidly. You can't have a website for a year, 2 years, and not make no changes. You must make changes on your website.
It's imperative that you have, when you have a business, profit or non-profit, that you have an IT person.
Yes.
And so that person is a business expense. Again, they maintain the website, they update it, they make sure it's virus free, and so those are the things you look into. So when you work with an organization or person, you sit down and you ask all those questions. I understand you can build me a website, but can you maintain it? I need to have a contract with you, and I own this, and they have to be bonded, because if they try to destroy your business through your website, you can take them to court, but you'll have it in writing, the contract. So there's certain things you have to do to make sure that you protect yourself. So a website is nothing to play with. It's part of your business.
It is.
It's part of your livelihood. So yes, you have to take it seriously. Anybody else have anything about non-profit?
Belinda, let me do this real quick, because I'm behind.
I have a question.
Can you hold on to your question for a moment?
Sure.
Because I've got to do this. I've got to do my sponsors, who are making it possible for me to have this show this evening. I definitely want to thank Andrew Walker, who is one of the sponsors. His number is 301-586-2177. He is with the company Vive, which gives you a better life. because millions of Americans are overpaying by $60 billion a year. Just think how many people are giving away their money and wasting and paying an accumulation of over $60 billion a year for services that you use every day, like your TV, your internet, your mobile, your satellite, your electricity, your cable, your security, and etc. You never overpay again. They say, let us lower your bills. You upload your bills, and they will lower your bill. You upload, they will lower. If it doesn't get any, and it doesn't get any better than that. Vive is a technology company. Their smart technology team of negotiating experts ensure you're not being overcharged. They work to reduce your bills so you can sit back and enjoy the savings. And here's the great part about it. If they don't save you money, you owe them nothing. Your electric, your satellites, your mobile, your internet, your electricity, all that type of thing. If they don't save you money, you don't give them a penny. This is a service every household can use to save money, especially in the time of right now. That's Andrew Walker. Give him a call and leave a text message or at 301-586-2177. And don't be part of those people that's contributing to overpaying up to into accumulation of $60 billion. Andrew Walker. And I want to thank P&L Acquisition Services. See, everybody wants to obtain contracting opportunities with the federal, state, and local governments. If you want to leave the pain and frustration behind in getting your business ready for registering and certification applications for these entities, well, P&L Acquisition Services is here to give you help in hand in the paperwork. Ms. Priscilla Lee, the CEO and founder, has 42 years of government contracting experience, which includes researching and completing the North American Industrial Classified System Code, which is your NAICS code. It is necessary that you have your NAICS code. Product Service Code, PSC. Dun & Bradstreet number. Well, we've done shows just on Dun & Bradstreet, so y'all know about that. That's your business credit. Your tax identification number, that's your EIN number. Your Systems for Award Management, which is SAM's, Systems for Award Management, SAM, S-A-M. And determining size standards, State of Maryland Department of Assessment and Taxation. And then Maryland Department of Transportation, which is MDOT, Maryland Department of Transportation. It's MDOT for those of you that are in the state of Maryland. And most significant, defining the products or services. Because you got to know how to talk to these companies, let them know what you do and how you can be of service to them, how you can give them value. Or any state in the country that requires licensing. And that's every state in the country. But those who are interested in becoming verified to do business with government agencies or private sector must have certain procedures in place when bidding for contracts. Let Ms. Lee and P&L Acquisition Services assist you in understanding the procurement documents for application submission. Let Ms. Lee take the guesswork out of the correct documentation needed and make sure that it's done correctly. They can be reached at 301-541-0272. That's 301-541-0272. Or you can send an email at PLACQ Services, PLACQ Services @gmail.com, and let her do the work for you that she did for the government for 42 years. She was the one that approved all the contracts in the government that people bid for that were from $200 to $500 million. So you know she can help you. That's P&L Acquisition Services, 301-541-0272. And here's the great thing about that. Every state and city in the country is going through gentrification, and they're looking for people to fulfill the contracts of these billions and trillions of dollars that they're giving contracts to. And let me tell you about what I'm doing here on the show, The Road to Success. Because of course, I want to thank everybody, every one of you for bringing, for being part of the growth of my show. Because my show is growing. It is growing and growing and growing, and that's because of you. See, if you want to support the show, we're looking for sponsors. So if you want a commercial, we can do that. Give you a commercial on the show, or you can give a donation to the show so we can continue to supply you with the muchly needed information, guests, and know-how to keep the program going. You can donate 20, 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Any size donation is welcome. Any size. You can use Cash App by going to cashapp.com/$W Murray, or just go to Cash App and put in $W Murray. And here's what I found out today, because I told y'all I've been busy. You can pay through PayPal, because I know I'm getting a lot of requests for PayPal. You go to PayPal.me/MM Institute. Go to PayPal.me, PayPal.me/MM Institute, and you can do your donation that way. Here's something that I did today, y'all, just to make everything easier for those of you to give donations so I can keep the show. We have a GoFundMe page. That's very easy to give money through GoFundMe. It's GoFundMe.com/F/W Murray1. That's GoFundMe.com/F/W Murray1. For those of you, because it's also on my Facebook page, it's on my Twitter page, it's on my Instagram page, it's on my LinkedIn page. So you would have no trouble if you want to give a donation through the GoFundMe page. And I want to thank. They said anonymous. A company gave me a nice $100 donation through GoFundMe today, because when it went out there, I looked up, but it's anonymous. I know who it is, but they want to stay anonymous. And I want to thank you, Anonymous, for the donation that you gave today through GoFundMe. It's GoFundMe.com/F, as in Frank, /W Murray, the number 1. GoFundMe.com/F/W Murray 1. So, thank y'all and everyone who is now. Here's the thing about it, y'all. I'm asking y'all to give donations. I've got people who've been listening to me for 3, 4, 5 years and have never donated not one penny. Y'all give a small donation. Give a small donation so we can stay on the air. You've enjoyed us for years. Give a small donation. Someone wanted to ask a question, and someone has background noise. Please, y'all, mute your phone. Mute your phone. You mute your phone. Someone has background noise. We can hear you. Now, there was a question to be asked out there. Who was the person wanting to ask a question?
Oh, yes. Yes, that question I had was, she mentioned, Belinda, you mentioned that on Tuesdays and Thursdays there's mentors in regards specifically for the loans. I didn't get the time or where to tune in for that.
Okay, not a problem. Are you able to go on William's Facebook page?
But,
Do you have an email that you wanted to me to send it to?
oh yeah, I do have an email, but I have your phone number, so I can send that back to you and ask you about that.
Do that.
Email you then.
Yeah, just text me or email.
I'll text you. Okay, I'll text you.
And then I'll just send you the website. Okay?
Oh, thank you very much.
It's on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 5.
Okay.
Belinda,
Okay. Thank you. I'll go
Belinda,
ahead and text you. Thank you very much.
someone has children in the background, and we can hear you, your children, just as clear as if we were sitting right there with y'all. Someone has children in the background. Please mute your phone. We can hear your children in the background. Mute your phone. Hit the mute button on your phone. Hit the mute button on your phone. Right there underneath, I think, the 0. Mute your phone. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to us.
Yes, I have a question. You mentioned for-profit businesses having the entity of a non-profit business. So how would a for-profit business actually support their non-profit business? And can a person have a for-profit business and the actual building is for-profit business, however they run a non-profit portion in that building? Say, for instance, a person may have a building, they're renting the building out, but the lower part of that building is actually for non-profit, where the next upper levels are for the for-profit, where people are renting out and paying money.
Belinda, before you answer that, Belinda, I'm going to mute out the whole thing, because whoever that is got kids is just ignoring us. So I'm gonna mute out everyone. So hold on for 1 second to get your answer.
All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
Okay, Belinda, let me unmute you, Belinda, so you can answer the question. Because someone don't know, have enough respect to know that they got children in the background and to mute their phone. Belinda, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly. Did you get the question?
Yes, I hope I did. But she can repeat it. I believe that she said, can a profit business also have a non-profit business in the same building?
Yes.
So, for example, on the top floor, she has a cake business. So she sells cake. On the bottom level, she has a food bank, and that's a non-profit business. So yeah, you could have, and they both owned or operated. Understand that you don't own the non-profit. The non-profit business is run by a board of directors.
Right.
And your profit business is owned and operated by you. So you could so that's how that would work. But you could have both on the same building. You could be part of both. You could be the founder of the nonprofit, the food bank, and you could be the owner of the cake business. But your board of directors actually will run your nonprofit. Your accountant would be able to separate the two. Some of the money that you make from your cake business can provide funding to the nonprofit.
Right. Or they can give a contract. They can be a prophecy. Were you finished, Belinda?
Right. You just have to make sure that there's no conflict of interest where you are, what I want to say, getting, adding money to your own pocket when you are providing services to the nonprofit. Like you can provide operating expenses for the nonprofit. but you're not lining your pockets as the founder, like it's not taking money and you're getting money back. But you can definitely do it that way. You can unmute her and make sure that we've answered her question.
Yeah, *6. Now, here's something that I want to say to *6 to call. Here's something to finish answering the question. All, and I'm seriously when I say all, of your major large companies are profit, but they have an affiliate that is a nonprofit. They will win a contract. Somebody wants 10,000 cakes. They would get the contract and subcontract it to their nonprofit. Coca-Cola, Google, all of them have affiliates.
But even a better example, Coca-Cola runs a what? Soft drink company.
Right.
But they have a Coca-Cola Foundation.
Right.
Where they provide funding. Okay. So you can do it all the time. So did she unmute? Did we answer your question?
Yes, I guess another example would be McDonald's and Ronald McDonald House would be an example of.
Right. So you certainly can do it. Right. But as you know, the CEO of McDonald's wouldn't get any of the funding that is donated to the Ronald McDonald House.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
For example, if I guess this is a very good question. If the second floor is the cake shop and the actual building is owned by the person that owns the cake shop, and the first floor is a food pantry, would it be I guess illegitimate for the nonprofit to say, okay, we're renting the first floor out and putting the money into I guess the owner for the cake shop? Would that would be the
Who owns the building? You haven't told me who owns the building.
The cake shop owns the building.
Okay. You would have to work with your accountant to make sure there's no conflict of interest on how you. There's 3 floors to the building. I'm just trying to make it simple. You have 3 floors to the building. 1 floor is for the profit, 1 floor is for the nonprofit, and you have a 3rd floor that you want to rent it. Okay? So you either decide that the rental of that 3rd floor, either that money goes to the nonprofit or it goes to the profit. That's just a business.
Right, to the profit.
Now,
That's just a business.
from what way I'm looking at it, you don't want your nonprofit taking care of your profit. You want your profit side giving contracts to your nonprofit.
It's not a contract.
Well,
The building owns the building in its entirety. So if the profit wants to rent out the 3rd floor, they can use that money any way they want to. They can use that to supplement their profit business, or they can use that to provide monies towards the nonprofit. It's the profit business or the owner who decides how they want to use the money.
Right. Okay. So pretty much, as Mr. Williams was saying before, is that your nonprofit can't be funding your profit, and that's what I was thinking. If a nonprofit is on the 1st floor and the nonprofit is paying rent, that would be actually funding the profit.
no,
What I'm saying is, if the profit organization, whoever owns the profit organization, also owns the building. See, the profit organization doesn't have to own the building. They could also be renting too. That's
Right.
why I asked the question, who owns the building?
It would be the profit organization.
right.
Okay, so the person who owns the building happens to be the CEO of the cake shop.
Yes.
Okay, so now, they will get a write-off if they use the 2nd and 3rd floor. However, the 2nd floor, they've given that to the nonprofit. That's a write-off for the profit business.
Got you.
You understand? That's why you sit down with your accountant and say, look, I'm going to have a nonprofit in one of the floors, and then I'm also going to rent out the third floor.
Mhm.
You work that out with your accountant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 minutes. We got time for one more question. We got 2 minutes. Lines are open, y'all. Star 6.
I have one question. So one thing I've definitely heard reiterated tonight is that we need to have a good accountant. You should have good tax advice. Does the Small Business Association recommend or provide a list of, professionals that will provide maybe reduced cost services to small businesses, or should you just expect to pay the full rate? I talked to one tech guy, and I charge $135 every half hour, and I was like, wow, that's expensive.
Say that again. You said, does SBA help you with legal services?
Either legal service, will they recommend or provide a list of tax professionals or legal professionals that will help my small businesses?
They will help you in the beginning, yes. That is correct. If you can't find it, text me at 240-460-5312. I recommend that you contact SCORE. Get you a mentor. This is the whole purpose of having a SCORE mentor. SCORE is part of SBA. Contact SCORE. Tell them what your issues are. That I'm a small business. I need legal advice. I need an accountant. I don't have that much money. And you also need to know about SBA funding programs. This is the whole point of getting to know the SBA lenders so you can now start getting the money. You need to be able to hire the accountants and to get legal advice when you need it. So that's why you want a mentor to help you through this whole process. These are the things I need. How do I get from point A to point B? If you have difficulties, then hit me at 240-460-5312. Text me, and I'll send you the website, and you can go from there.
Thank you.
Sure.
Well,
The whole point of that's the issue about starting a business. It's difficult when you're trying to get there, and everything is about money, and that's the whole point of the other mentor. Every information I gave you today, there are many businesses that are willing to help you to get off your feet, and it's not about going into your pocket to get there. They're willing to help you either through discounts or free service or so forth. So please check out the information that I gave you. If you couldn't find it or it's not there, I'll be happy to share it with you again.
And Miss Belinda, thank you. She will be back again next Thursday, y'all. She's my Thursday educator, my Thursday guest. So on Thursdays, be sure to tell Lottie, Dottie, and everybody. Miss Fadlelmona, is there anything you want to say in closing?
That I wish you guys the best, but I know you're going to be successful. Just stay patient and stay safe and stay positive.
Thank you, and we'll talk with you again. Well, I'll be talking to you before next Thursday, but next Thursday you'll be our guest on again. And y'all, please, I'm asking you to give donations so we can keep the show. Look at the information, how much stuff we've given you on the last 6 weeks. So we want you to spread the word. Tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your friends, because you're giving a blessing when you do. And y'all, we need the donations so we can build and grow and keep this show. Like I said, you can go to the GoFundMe page, GoFundMe.com/F as in Frank /W Murray 1, or you can go to Cash App as $W Murray. You can go to PayPal, which is paypal.me/MM Institute to give a donation so we can keep doing this. Thank you very much. And like I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling y'all. We're going to get there together. Until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Because you know I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it. Until Saturday, when we have our next shows at 9 o'clock Saturday, God bless.